Going to Pepperdine University at D1 school to play soccer. And we have Mark who's going to be going to D2 NAIA school. Mark, let's go. And so I just wanted to say a big thank you to everyone who has been supportive, obviously their families, and of course, all of you. So I'm going to go ahead and I am going to pass the microphone to our athletic director, Danny Guzman.
Greetings everybody, and thank everybody for, I want to start off by thanking everybody for coming out here today. It's really a special day for not only our two student athletes, but I think for our school as a whole and our community, because in reality this is something special that hasn't come around here very often. When I was first approached about signing day, I'm going to be honest, I've never done this before, and I'm not too familiar on how a signing day works because in my last 20 years, or my history here at Santa Paula High School, over the last 20 years as a student, as a teacher, and as a coach, I don't remember anybody signing letters of intent to attend a Division I university on an athletic scholarship again in over 20 years. I could be wrong. However, this just magnifies the importance and the specialness of this particular event today. I wanted to take a moment to honor our two student athletes, but on top of that, acknowledge athletics and our school, our administration, and everything that we do, because in reality, to get to this point where we're at right now, is not something that happens overnight. It's not something that happens over the year. It takes time, and it's a combination of a community, school, teachers, counselors, everybody working together to make sure that our young men and women have the resources that they need to succeed. Don't get me wrong, that's just a piece. The second piece is also for our student athletes to take those tools and make something with them. And we're fortunate here at Santa Paula to see a lot of positive, great things taking place in the athletic world and going beyond the borders of our town. And for that, I'm very excited, and I feel like I'm gaining something here as athletic director, watching them go on to the next level of their lives and do what they want and what they love, what they desire. So for me, it's also very exciting. Also here today to speak a little bit on behalf of Ms. Alvarado, we have our soccer coach, Jesus Cordova, to give us some fun and interesting facts.
Hello everybody, thanks for coming to Taylor's and Marquis' big signing day. I want to congratulate them, especially Taylor for signing with Pepperdine. Very good, Taylor. I just want to say that Taylor, she's been great 4 years playing at Santa Paula High. For me, she's the best player that I've coached, and she's been doing this all 4 years. She's been scoring a lot of goals everywhere we play. Every coach wants to have one Taylor. I say no. She's ours. And now she's gonna go to Pepperdine. Good job. Next I'm gonna talk about a little bit about the statistics of what she's done throughout the 4 years here at Santa Paula High. 2009, 2010, as a freshman, Taylor scored 31 goals. She made all-league first team. She made all CIF first team. And we got all the way to second round in CIF. 2010, 2011, as a sophomore, she scored 4 more goals, 35. And again, she made all-league first team, all CIF first team. And we made second round CIF. Next, last year as a junior, 2011-2012, Taylor scored 41 goals. So each year she's scoring more and more. And she made all league again, first team, also first team. And we made it to quarterfinals, CIS. This year, Taylor, with whistle sound games left in CIS, now she has 44 goals. And hopefully she'll get an MVP, league MVP, and maybe CIS. So, in the 4 years, Taylor has scored 151 goals. That's an incredible number of goals. She's averaging 2 goals per game. That's very, very high. So I just want to tell Taylor, she's done a good job, and hopefully she'll keep scoring for us for the next games, and a lot of goals for Pepperdine. I wish you luck. Congratulations.
I'm not a soccer coach, but I know that to score 1 goal is not an easy thing to do. Taylor scored 44 goals this season alone, and the season's not even over. So that's incredible. That is incredible. 44 goals in 1 season, and the season's not even over. That says a lot. I gotta start doing some research and start looking at some stats and some data, because that's gotta be a high school record. I know that last year I was keeping a tab on her, and I think she was top 3 in Southern California in goals as a junior. So this year she's surpassed that already, and again, the season's not even over. So it's incredible. She's probably what I would call a blue chip. A blue chip means that, you know, as a high school coach or even as a coach, if you get one of those throughout your coaching career, that is great, because it makes your coaching job a lot easier. But, you know, athletes like Taylor and Mark, they don't come around very often. You know, it's not something, again, that happens overnight. It's something that happens over the course of their life. And this is just a punctuation of all this stuff that's been put together, and these are some of the results. So it's good to hear that, you know, these are some big time numbers, and I know it's definitely a school record, and I gotta look into what the county record is, what is out there. I'm sure she's top 5 at least, so that's good to hear. Also up next we have a longtime club coach for Taylor Alvarado, Coach Mike Thompson, who was part of the Eagles Soccer Club, who has known Taylor for a majority of her life, who will be coming up also to speak on her behalf. Coach Mike Thompson.
I just gained the title of coach. That's pretty awesome. It's been a few years since I graduated from high school. A few years after I graduated from high school, I was sitting down watching the awards ceremony. And there was a guy named Kevin Costner, and he was getting awards for this movie, Dancing with Wolves. And someone told me I need to go back and look at my yearbook, because little did I know, I went to high school with him. I'm like, oh, really? And so I went back, looked up the yearbook, and looked, and sure enough, there in one of the pictures, it was a Letterman's Club or something. The guy standing next to me, and then one over, was this little guy. His name was Kevin Costner. It's hard to recognize him because he was only about 5'8". And now we look at him, he's like 6'2", this famous movie star, and I didn't even know it. The thing was is that not a whole lot of us paid any attention, because we had no idea of the greatness that was going to come out of this young man when he was in high school. Who would have ever thought that this was going to happen, that out of Wayne High School was going to become this Academy Award winner? Sometimes in life we have the opportunity to witness greatness. And just like my experience with Kevin, I would suggest that all of us here take the time to relish the moments that you had to share with these two very great and humble athletes. We really have no idea of what's in their future, but greatness. I've been asked to come up here and share a little bit of my knowledge of Taylor with you, and I would like to say that in my experience, most athletes who relish to be superstars in their sports, they also relish to have their acknowledgments made, their accomplishments made where everybody sees them. And it's very rare in this day and age to find a great athlete who's also very humble. But this does describe Taylor, who's no doubt squirming in her chair right now as I'm talking about it. I had the privilege of reffing soccer for 17 years. I reffed a number of your guys' games, and would like to say that any that I reffed, you guys, I think, won them all. So I'm clean on that one. But usually when you see someone score a goal, there are all kinds of antics that can come out of that person as they're celebrating their goal scoring skills. I've never seen that out of Taylor. I've watched this young lady play club. She played AYSL before that. I've now had the opportunity to go down and photograph her as she played internationally. And the only thing I ever see out of Taylor is this turn around and run back to the group of girls who she knows helped her score that goal. That's just the type of person that she is. It's not about Taylor, it's about the team, it's about us. And that's that humility that's unique. Over the years too, it's been interesting to watch different teams as Taylor steps onto the field. And I've seen it here at Santa Paula at your guys' games. I've seen it on the different club levels, and I've now seen it on the international level. There's a word out there that Santa Paula has a secret weapon. Whether it be on a club team when it was Mexico playing. Who is this secret weapon? And they'd be looking for some big, tall, gigantic girl to come stepping onto the field because that's the superhero to step on and take the stage. And it wasn't until, and I saw this many, many times, where a defender is standing on the field trying to figure out what just blew by them, that they figured out who the secret weapon was. It was Taylor. And they're standing there trying to figure out how to defend this person that has such a burst of speed and has such a talent for finishing when she gets up in front of that net. And that's been a joy for me to watch over all these years. I watched Taylor grow from this little tiny girl when I first met her in an AYSO uniform. And come out to her dad's practice. And she's developed into this very grown-up young lady who just finished playing her first World Cup, representing the U17 national team from Mexico. And I think that's pretty awesome. I know that Taylor is well known for her 151 goals, which is pretty phenomenal. Her 31 assists. Over her 4 years of playing on the varsity team here at Santa Paula High School. All of the team MVP awards, the first team all-league selections, the first team all-county selections, and the first team all-CIF selections. I don't know anybody else in my life that has such talent. Playing for Mexico in the 2012 U17 World Cup. But what I'm most thankful for is having the opportunity over the years to witness greatness developed in this young lady. I want to thank Taylor for being such an encouragement to me and to so many others, and I can't wait to come see you play.